No pumping, no drainage. There's very little that can be done to reduce water levels in the event of another flood. So, should the community be evacuated? Romardo Lyons has part 2 of this Primetime News special report, Home or Hazard? The return to Content Manchester.
Imagine the cleanup when the water settled. Imagine the tears. And imagine knowing that could happen all over again. A senior citizen who does not want to be on camera says his hands are tied in content.
There's no way out.
Yeah.
I can't bear it not working. This is the only woman I have.
Yes.
And I move through the water and then I come back after water recede, but there's no way out.
He says there's a roof over his head, but there's misery over his heart.
We are concerned,
Yes.
We live here,
Yes.
And we have seen the destruction, we have seen it. So we are here, still here, so we must concern. We can't be happy.
Before dryness, it was like days of reckoning. Affected residents found themselves pointing and lamenting.
We could walk all the way across. Now, see where it is now.
That the one beside the green building, right? In front, yeah. I feel say should abandon. Because I don't really want to come back here. So.
Environmental geologist Nicholas Lee appreciates that argument. He believes the community should be evacuated.
I would urge residents and authorities to take the question of relocation seriously. The key question is whether a property or properties lie within the parts of the basin that are most often flooded or where water pool after these extreme recharge events like after Hurricane Melissa.
And with those events, groundwater will continue to surface.
It doesn't advance forward underground as fast as a river flows above ground. So because it advances slow, and we had a lot of rain through Melissa, a lot of rain before Melissa, it means that our aquifer, in simple terms, filled up. And since it can't go forward as much, it has been rising instead.
So the risk is real, but the exact timing and severity obviously would depend on, the storms and how the hurricane season is progressing and just the amount of rainfall we get throughout the hurricane season.
Mr. Lee argues that there are surprises with not knowing. This isn't the case in content.
Now that the risk is known, the responsible thing to do is map the hazard area, identifying the most exposed homes within the basin and offer realistic options in terms of floodproofing or be it relocation.
Both men we heard from in part 1 are not opposed to relocating, but both contend that it has to be government supported.
If we can get help to move out the space, why not? Hurricane season coming again. I still have some furniture at the community center, and I'm thinking about if I should move them down, because might have to move them back up again. I don't want to be in that, so I'm in a two mind if I should move those furniture back as yet.
If you're gonna sit back and even wait on the government, whatever assistance the government is gonna give you, it wouldn't be anything up to dramatic way that you could really do anything. But once you make a start, then and if they're gonna do something otherwise, then it will be more necessary, yes. But if not, you can't just sit and wait.
Mario Mitchell, PNP councillor for the Belfield division, says on a smaller scale, there are efforts such as drain cleaning across the division in anticipation of increased rainfall in the upcoming hurricane season. However, there's much more that needs to be done on a larger scale.
This house behind me is one of the social homes built by the Prime Minister. This house was also submerged by the flood waters. The government does need to come in to see how best we can render some assistance to these persons, how best we can provide the service as leaders to ensure that these residents are given some due reward.
He says some people have returned to the community, while others have opted to stay away. He argued that there are some regulations needed.
For example, the JPS connection was needed to recertify these homes. Some of these persons haven't been moved back yet. As you can see, there have even been damage to roofs and so forth. Persons are scared. This is the first time that many of these houses have been submerged. They've been flooded about 3-4 times over the years, over the decades. But this is the first time a number of these homes were completely submerged. So persons have said to me, Councillor, I'm a little bit scared, I'm a little bit afraid.
Tomorrow, we explore the legality of a directive for residents to evacuate. Romardo Lyons, TVJ News.